There is a moment hidden deep within the imagination of ancient thinkers when the universe does not begin in harmony. It begins in rupture. Not with a smooth unfolding of order, but with a break, a fracture, a cosmic catastrophe. What if evil isn't just the result of human failure, but the echo of something far older, something woven into the very fabric of existence? Let's begin not with perfection, but with chaos. In the opening lines of the book of Genesis, we encounter a world not yet formed.
The earth was formless and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God hovered over the face of the waters.
A formless void, tohu vavohu in Hebrew, a phrase that trembles with ambiguity. Is it emptiness? Is it disorder? A primordial chaos waiting to be shaped? And hovering over this abyss, the Ruach Elohim, the Spirit of God, moving, vibrating, brooding over the waters. But here's the question that haunted generations of interpreters. If God is perfect, why does creation begin in chaos at all? Well, ancient Near Eastern cultures wrestled with this same question long before philosophical theology formalized it. In the ancient Babylonian epic, the Enuma Elish, creation itself emerges from violence. The god Marduk slays the dragon of chaos, Tiamat, and fashions the world from her dismembered body.
When on high the heaven had not been named, firm ground below had not been called by name.
Order is not created peacefully. It's carved out of chaos. And this idea lingers like a shadow beneath the surface of biblical thought. Now, fast forward across the centuries into the mystical traditions of Judaism, into a world where the problem of evil is no longer just moral, but cosmic. And here we encounter one of the most daring, breathtaking ideas ever conceived. The universe itself shattered. In the teachings of Isaac Luria, Yitzhak Luria, the great mystic, the Kabbalist of Safed or Tzfat in northern Galilee in the land of Israel, we're told that creation itself involved a catastrophe, a divine catastrophe. Luria speaks of a process called tzimtzum in Hebrew. Tzimtzum, that means a contraction of the divine presence. In order for the world even to exist, God withdraws, creating a space.
He then contracted himself into the middle point, leaving a vacant space,
creating a vacuum. And into this space, divine light flows.
Before the emanations were emanated and the creatures were created, the simple supernal light filled all existence.
But the vessels meant to contain this light can't hold it. They shatter and fragments fall, scattering sparks of divine light throughout the cosmos. And that's known in Hebrew as Shvirat HaKelim. Shvirat HaKelim, the breaking of the vessels.
The vessels shattered and fell into the world of separation.
And suddenly, evil is no longer just disobedience. It's debris. It's cosmic debris, fragments of a broken universe. Now just think about what that means. The world is not simply imperfect. It's wounded. And every act of cruelty, every injustice, every moment of darkness isn't just a failure of ethics. It's a symptom of fracture. But Luria's vision doesn't end in despair, because those divine sparks trapped in broken shards can in fact be redeemed. Redeemed through human action, through mitzvot, that is, the commandments, through awareness, through repair. And that's called Tikkun Olam. Tikkun Olam, the repair of the world. And suddenly, human life takes on cosmic significance. You're not just living your life. You're participating in the healing of a shattered universe. But let's not move too quickly to comfort, because the idea of cosmic rupture isn't unique to Kabbalah. It appears again and again and again across ancient Jewish texts, especially in the apocalyptic imagination. Consider the visions recounted in the book of First Enoch. First Enoch. Here, evil enters the world not through human choice, but in fact through rebellion in the heavens. The so-called watchers, angelic beings, descend to earth and cohabit with human women.
And it came to pass that the angels, the children of heaven, saw and desired them.
They corrupt humanity. They reveal forbidden knowledge.
And Azazel taught men to make swords, and knives, and shields, and breastplates.
Weapons, sorcery, seduction.
And there arose much godlessness, and they committed fornication, and they were led astray.
And the world spirals into violence. This isn't just mythology. It's a profound attempt to explain something deeply troubling. Why does evil feel so overwhelming? Why does it seem to exceed the scale of human failure? You see, in these traditions, the answer is clear. Because evil didn't begin with us. It began above us. And this brings us to a powerful convergence. On one hand, the Kabbalists speak of shattered vessels. On the other, the apocalyptic writers speak of fallen angels. Different languages, same intuition. The cosmos is not stable. It's been disrupted. Even the prophetic visions of the prophet Ezekiel hint at something overwhelming, something almost dangerous in the structure of reality itself. What does he see? Wheels within wheels, creatures of fire.
And the appearance of the living creatures was like burning coals of fire. And out of the fire went forth lightning, and their wheels were full of eyes round about.
A divine presence so intense it borders on unbearable. It's as if the prophet glimpses not a serene heaven, but a volatile one, a realm of immense power barely contained. Now, let's take a step back. What do all these traditions share? They share a refusal to accept a simple world, a refusal to say, everything is as it should be. Instead, they insist something went wrong, something broke.
The sparks of holiness fell and are enclosed within the broken vessels.
There is something deeply empowering in this vision because it reframes the whole problem of evil, not as a philosophical puzzle, but as a call to action. You see, in many modern discussions, evil becomes abstract. It's just a problem to be solved, a paradox to be debated. But in these ancient and mystical traditions, evil is something to be confronted, something to be repaired, something to be healed. And here's where the story becomes personal. Because if the universe is shattered, then every moment of compassion actually matters. Not just ethically, but cosmically. In the language of Lurianic Kabbalah, every good deed releases a spark. Every act of awareness restores a fragment. Every moment of intention brings the world closer to wholeness. But this also means something else, something sobering, because the fracture is ongoing. The repair is incomplete. And the responsibility, that's ours. So the next time you encounter darkness in the world, ask yourself, is this just human failure? Or is it something deeper? Is it a remnant of an ancient break? And perhaps, more importantly, what would it mean to respond, not with despair, but with repair? Because in the end, the story of the shattered universe isn't just about chaos. It's about hope. A hope that emerges, not despite the fracture, but because of it. Yes, the universe broke, but it did not end. It continues. It continues through us. And maybe, just maybe, the cracks in the universe aren't just wounds, but openings through which the light can return.
If you appreciated this episode, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Jews, God and History, because the past isn't dead. It's waiting.